Imagine a place where freedom knows no bounds. A land where men do the most housework worldwide. Women are so enchanting that everyone wants to marry them, and prisons feel like luxury resorts. A nation so forward-thinking, even leaving the country is restricted in some areas. Curious yet? Welcome to Norway, the freest place on the planet. You might not realize it, but salmon sushi, a Japanese classic, actually began here. Stay with us as we uncover Norway's most jaw-dropping facts, including what makes its women so irresistible that the world can't stop buzzing about them. Trust me, you're about to be amazed. Norway's reputation as the freest country in the world didn't happen by chance. It's the result of a culture that equally values boundless freedom and shared responsibility. At the heart of this freedom is the extraordinary law called allemannsretten, meaning the right of access. This unique law gives everyone, both locals and visitors, the right to explore Norway's stunning wilderness. Whether it's fishing in pristine rivers or camping under the breathtaking northern lights, Norway encourages you to immerse yourself in nature. But here's the twist: this freedom comes with a shared duty. You're not just an explorer, you're also a steward. By law, you must protect the environment. No littering, no disrupting wildlife, and no damage to nature. The goal? To keep it unspoiled for the next adventurer. Freedom in Norway doesn't stop at nature. It's a cornerstone of everyday life. Norwegians enjoy freedom of expression, belief, and lifestyle. Whether it's voicing opinions or living true to oneself, the government intervenes only when absolutely necessary. This balance has created a society where people feel free to grow and express their individuality. What about you? Could you see yourself thriving in a place where freedom is paired with responsibility? Comment yes or no below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. What happens when a society fully commits to gender equality? In Norway, men aren't just helping at home, they're leading the charge in household responsibilities. This progressive mindset is rooted in both cultural values and supportive government policies. One standout is Norway's generous paternity leave policy. Both parents are granted up to 3 months of leave when a child is born, with salary coverage of up to 80%. This ensures that fathers take an active role in raising their children, creating a balanced family life from the start. In Norway, men cooking, cleaning, and taking care of children isn't just encouraged, it's the norm. These tasks are woven into daily life and carry no stigma. Recent studies show that Norwegian men spend about 3 hours every day on household tasks, including childcare. This level of involvement not only eases the workload for women, but also empowers them to pursue their own goals, whether personal or professional. What about you? Does the idea of sharing responsibilities like cooking, cleaning, and childcare with your partner inspire you? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. What sets Norway apart as a leader in gender equality? This nation's dedication to fairness is woven into its social systems and reflected in the lives of its women. Norwegian women shine in both education and professional independence. Education here isn't just a stepping stone to a career, it's considered a basic right. This has led to a society where more than half of all university degrees are earned by women. The strength and vitality of Norwegian women are as awe-inspiring as the landscapes they call home. They embrace active lifestyles, skiing, hiking, and biking through Norway's breathtaking natural wonders, vast, unspoiled, and open to all. Take Ines, a 30-year-old engineer from Oslo, who says, "Here, your abilities are what count, not your gender. I've always felt that my career holds the same value as my male colleagues." Her words resonate with many, reflecting a culture where women are empowered and supported, making equality the norm rather than the exception. So, what makes Norwegian women so enchanting that they're admired worldwide? Before we dive deeper, take 5 seconds to subscribe and turn on notifications. Your support means everything to us. Now, let's explore the irresistible charm of these remarkable women together. Norwegian women are more than just beautiful. They possess a magnetic charm grounded in authenticity and self-assurance. This confidence stems from living in a society that emphasizes equality and personal development. Their sense of style is equally captivating, effortlessly blending practicality with elegance. Wool sweaters, tailored coats, and durable boots are not merely staples for Norway's climate, but expressions of their identity, simple, refined, and purposeful. Jason, a traveler from the United States, shared his experience. What struck me was how naturally confident and approachable the women I met were. Their beauty feels genuine, and their personalities make them truly unforgettable. One of Norway's most intriguing cultural practices is the sight of young children peacefully napping in strollers outdoors, even when temperatures dip below freezing. While this might surprise those unfamiliar with the tradition, it reflects a deep-rooted belief in the benefits of fresh air and resilience. The reasoning behind this practice is simple yet impactful. Exposure to fresh air, even in winter, is thought to strengthen the immune system, improve sleep quality, and encourage adaptability. Norwegian parents take meticulous care in preparing their children for the cold, dressing them in multiple layers of warm clothing, snowsuits, hats, gloves, and thick socks to ensure they stay cozy. Parents also monitor their child's body temperature, ensuring they remain warm while resting in the brisk outdoor air. Norwegians often say, "There's no such thing as bad weather, only unsuitable clothing." For them, this isn't just a phrase, it's a philosophy. It encourages people to embrace nature in all its forms and to view time outdoors as beneficial, no matter the season. This tradition highlights a broader cultural mindset that values the nurturing power of nature. In Norway, parenting aligns closely with the natural rhythms of life. It's not about pushing limits, but fostering resilience and freedom from the earliest stages of childhood. Imagine living in a town where the government decides where you are allowed to pass away. Sounds unbelievable, right? Welcome to Longyearbyen, a small town in Norway's Svalbard archipelago, where staying alive isn't just encouraged, it's practically the law. The reason lies beneath the surface, quite literally. The ground in Longyearbyen is permanently frozen, with temperatures hovering around -7 degrees Celsius year-round. When bodies are buried here, they don't decompose. Instead, they remain perfectly preserved, trapped in nature's icy storage. This strange phenomenon became a pressing issue during the Spanish flu pandemic of 1918. Over 70 residents of Longyearbyen passed away, and decades later, scientists discovered that the virus had survived in the frozen remains. To protect both the living population and the environment, the local authorities took a drastic step, banning burials in the town altogether. Today, this rule still stands. Residents who are nearing the end of their lives are typically transferred to the mainland to receive care and spend their final days. While this solution addresses the practical and scientific concerns, it also presents a deeply emotional challenge. Leaving home and loved ones during such a crucial time is undeniably difficult, highlighting the delicate balance between logic and compassion in one of the world's most extreme environments. Norway's justice system takes a groundbreaking approach, focusing on rehabilitation over punishment. Here, prisons are not just places of confinement, they are centers for transformation, designed to help inmates build better futures. Some facilities even resemble high-end accommodations, offering amenities such as televisions, refrigerators, and private rooms. But this isn't about indulgence. It's about creating an environment that promotes learning, growth, and self-improvement. Norwegian prisons provide access to education, vocational training, and recreational activities like sports, giving inmates the skills they need to succeed after release. And the results speak for themselves. Norway has one of the world's lowest rates of reoffending, with only 20% of former inmates committing crimes again. This commitment to fairness extends beyond prison walls. Norway's fines and penalties system is equally progressive, basing financial punishments on the offender's income. For example, two people caught speeding may face very different fines, one paying an amount equal to a day's wages, while another pays a sum significant enough to impact their wealth. This sliding scale ensures that the punishment feels fair and proportional for everyone, no matter their financial status. Halden Prison, one of Norway's most renowned facilities, embodies this philosophy. Inmates live in rooms with windows, soft lighting, and comfortable furnishings. They interact with staff who are trained to treat them as human beings, not just criminals. The goal? To instill respect and dignity, core principles of Norway's justice system, and prepare inmates to rejoin society as better individuals. Is it possible for a country to go fully green by banning gasoline cars? Norway is boldly showing the world that the answer is yes. By the year 2025, the sale of gasoline-powered vehicles will be completely prohibited across the nation. This decision isn't just a bold statement, it's a necessity. Norway has experienced firsthand the effects of climate change, with rising sea levels and unpredictable weather patterns threatening its iconic landscapes and way of life. To combat these challenges, Norway is targeting transportation, a major source of greenhouse gas emissions, to significantly reduce its carbon footprint and prove that innovation and policy can drive change. The backbone of this transformation is Norway's dedication to electric technology. Electric vehicles, EVs, now dominate the nation's roads, with Norway holding the world's highest rate of EV adoption. More than 3/4 of all new cars sold in the country are electric, a success driven by ambitious policies and enthusiastic public support. Norway's strategy is simple: make EVs not just the eco-friendly choice, but the logical one. Generous government incentives, including tax exemptions, grants, and waivers on tolls and parking fees, have made electric cars more affordable than traditional vehicles. Infrastructure has also been prioritized, with over 20,000 EV charging stations spread throughout the country, the largest network in Europe. This ensures that drivers can travel worry-free, even in the most remote regions. Norway's vision, however, goes beyond environmental impact. The country views the EV revolution as an economic opportunity. By investing in clean technology and renewable energy, Norway is positioning itself as a global leader in the green economy. This forward-thinking approach fosters innovation, creates jobs, and secures a sustainable future for generations to come. Norway consistently ranks first on the Human Development Index, HDI, a global measure of quality of life, education, and income. Norway's journey to this top position began with its traditional reliance on fishing and agriculture. For centuries, these industries sustained the nation. Then came a turning point: the discovery of oil, often called Norway's black gold. The country quickly became one of the world's largest oil producers. Yet, instead of falling victim to the pitfalls of resource dependence, Norway forged a unique and sustainable path. To manage this wealth responsibly, the government established the Norwegian Petroleum Fund in 1990, now called the Government Pension Fund Global. This fund, the largest in the world, holds investments in stocks, bonds, and real estate in over 70 countries. As of 2024, its value exceeds $1 trillion, ensuring Norway's financial security for generations. Norway's model of energy management balances profit and sustainability. The government plays a key role in the energy sector, ensuring revenues are reinvested wisely. Only a small portion of the fund's annual returns is spent, and it is primarily directed toward public services such as education, healthcare, and infrastructure. This strategy goes beyond economics. Norway invests heavily in its people. Oil revenues support free higher education, universal healthcare, and robust social welfare programs. These investments create a society where opportunities are accessible to all, fostering innovation and equality. The result? Norwegians are not only highly educated, but also enjoy longer, healthier lives in a nation built on sustainable growth. Norwegian cuisine is much more than just nourishment. It's a window into the country's landscapes, history, and the resilient spirit of its people. At the heart of Norwegian cooking are fresh, locally sourced ingredients. From the towering mountains to the deep fjords, the natural bounty of lamb, fish, and potatoes forms the foundation of traditional dishes. One standout is farakal, a hearty stew made with tender lamb and cabbage, slow-cooked to perfection. Often enjoyed in the fall, this dish is considered Norway's national treasure, showcasing the love for simple, comforting meals rooted in seasonal harvests. Potatoes, a cornerstone of the Norwegian diet, are transformed into various creations. One iconic preparation is Hasselback potatoes, a culinary masterpiece crafted from thinly sliced potatoes, bacon, and vegetables, baked until golden and crisp. Seafood is another essential element of Norway's culinary identity thanks to its sprawling coastline. Fisk soup, a creamy fish soup made with salmon, cod, or halibut, captures the essence of Norway's maritime traditions. With its rich, warming flavor and a touch of fresh herbs, this dish is beloved by locals and visitors alike. And dessert? It's a celebration of sweetness and tradition. Krumkake, a delicate cone-shaped treat with a buttery crunch, is a festive favorite. Often filled with cream or enjoyed plain, it reflects the Norwegian love for simple yet delightful sweets. For many, tasting Norwegian cuisine is about more than food. It's a chance to connect with the culture and traditions that make Norway unique. Did you know that salmon sushi, now a cornerstone of Japanese cuisine, actually originated in Norway? In the 1980s, Norway launched a daring campaign to introduce its salmon to Japan, a nation deeply rooted in traditional food customs. At the time, raw salmon was not a common ingredient in Japanese dishes. Norway saw a golden opportunity. With an abundance of high-quality Atlantic salmon, Norwegian fisheries embarked on a mission to change perceptions. Through an innovative marketing campaign, they highlighted the freshness, flavor, and safety of their fish, aiming to win over even the most skeptical palates. The results were remarkable. Once Japanese consumers experienced the smooth, buttery taste of raw Norwegian salmon, their attitudes began to shift. By the early 1990s, salmon sushi had grown in popularity, transitioning from an unfamiliar concept to a beloved culinary staple. Today, it's hard to imagine a sushi menu anywhere in the world without salmon nigiri or sashimi. This breakthrough didn't just change sushi culture, it revolutionized the global seafood industry. Norway is now one of the largest exporters of salmon worldwide, supplying over half of the global market. In northern Norway, summer brings a phenomenon that transforms the concept of day and night. Known as the midnight sun, this natural wonder occurs when the Earth's tilt allows the Arctic region to experience unbroken daylight for months. From April to August, parts of Norway, including Svalbard, see a sun that never dips below the horizon. The sky glows in a mix of colors, as though frozen in a perpetual sunrise and sunset. This soft light bathes Norway's rugged landscapes, creating a surreal and almost dreamlike atmosphere. In Svalbard, far above the Arctic Circle, the midnight sun is particularly striking. Visitors can hike glacier-covered peaks, sail through icy fjords, or simply marvel at the endless light, completely free from the usual constraints of time. For many, the midnight sun is more than a visual marvel. It's a transformative experience. Locals embrace this endless light with enthusiasm. Festivals, outdoor activities, and midnight hikes are popular, as people make the most of the long days to connect with nature and each other. It's a celebration of energy and freedom, mirroring Norway's deep connection to its environment. Cold water immersion in Norway is a daring tradition that blends physical endurance, mental strength, and cultural pride. Plunging into icy fjords or rivers is more than an extreme activity. It's a way to build resilience and reconnect with the natural world. Known to improve circulation, boost immunity, and enhance mental clarity, this practice is as much about health as it is about testing one's limits. Preparation is key. Participants prioritize safety by consulting doctors, wearing layered clothing, and keeping warm towels nearby. The rewards are undeniable, a sense of achievement and a newfound appreciation for the capabilities of the human body and mind. For Norwegians, this ritual reflects their strong bond with nature and their culture's emphasis on shared challenges. Both men and women take part, highlighting Norway's commitment to equality and progressive values. Norway, renowned for its progressive ideals, is also home to one of the world's oldest monarchies, with a legacy stretching back over 1,000 years. Today, it functions as a constitutional monarchy within a parliamentary system, where the king plays a symbolic role, embodying the nation's unity and traditions. The current monarch, King Harald V, took the throne in 1991. His duties are primarily ceremonial, attending state events, representing Norway's heritage, and serving as a unifying presence for the people. Day-to-day governance, however, rests with the Prime Minister and the elected parliament, ensuring the democratic system remains robust and effective. What makes Norway unique is how harmoniously the monarchy coexists with modern democracy. While the king holds no legislative power, the institution provides cultural depth, linking Norway's present to its rich history. This blend of tradition and progress makes the monarchy a source of pride for Norwegians and a point of intrigue for visitors. Edvard Munch, one of Norway's most iconic cultural figures, transformed the art world with his emotionally powerful creations. A pioneer of the Expressionist movement, Munch's work dives deep into the rawest aspects of human emotion. His most renowned piece, The Scream, created in 1893, with its swirling colors and anguished figure, has become a universal symbol of existential fear and unfiltered emotion. Munch's art mirrors not only the complexities of the human mind, but also the dramatic landscapes of Norway. The towering fjords, carved by glaciers over millions of years, and the unforgiving coastal climate shaped the resilience and ingenuity of the Norwegian people. Just as the rugged terrain inspired innovation with longboats and fishing techniques, Munch's turbulent early life fueled his creative expression. His art resonates because it reflects both the beauty and challenges of his homeland. What makes Munch's work timeless is its authenticity. He captured life's deepest struggles while celebrating its fleeting moments of joy. His ability to juxtapose despair and hope in a single scene continues to move audiences across the globe, transcending cultural and generational boundaries. For those fascinated by how culture and environment shape identity, Munch's life and work provide profound lessons. Munch famously said, "Nature is not only all that is visible to the eye, it also includes the inner pictures of the soul." This philosophy encapsulates Norway's unique blend of stark natural beauty and deep introspection. Munch's legacy remains an integral part of Norway's identity, inspiring viewers to explore their emotions in the landscapes and stories that define their own lives. The Freia chocolate factory in Oslo is far more than a place where sweets are crafted. It's a cultural landmark with a rich history and global influence. Founded in the late 19th century as a small candy workshop, Freia has grown into one of Norway's most cherished chocolate brands, captivating locals and visitors alike with its delightful creations. In 1937, the factory opened its doors to the public, inviting guests to discover the enchanting process behind their favorite chocolates. This decision transformed Freia into more than just a company. It became a symbol of creativity and happiness. Visiting the factory with its whimsical display. Thanks for joining us. Leave a comment, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting videos. See you in the next video.